Good morning, everybody. It's Aine here from Yoga Borne, and we have partnered with Birmingham Updates to bring to you this morning a nice, gentle morning yoga practice to help wake up and energise your entire body in preparation for your day ahead. So if you'd like to come on over and join me on your mat, hopefully you can see me okay there. Perfect. So we're going to begin our practice this morning in Shavasana. So we're going to lie fully down onto your mat, allowing your toes to fall out to the side. Palms are facing upwards and we're rolling the shoulders down and back, away from the ears. Lovely. So we're just going to take a moment here, maybe gently closing your eyes, beginning to bring your awareness to your breath. Beginning to follow the inflow and the outflow of your breath. And just start to become aware of how your body feels this morning. If you're feeling any tension in any areas of your body at all. On every exhale, just let all that tension go. Allow it to release. Just taking a few more breaths here to arrive on your mat this morning. Lovely. So on your next inhale, reaching both hands above the head, finding a nice full body stretch. So if you have been tucked up in your bed last night, this is a perfect opportunity to lengthen your muscles completely. Pointing the toes, pointing the fingertips. Perfect. On your next exhale, bending your right knee into the chest, wrapping both hands around the right knee. And starting to circle your right ankle, so releasing any tension, any tightness in the ankle. And then opening up the right hip slightly there. On the next inhale, lengthening your right leg, reaching both hands high. And then exhale, taking the left knee into the chest. Taking circles at the left ankle. Lovely. Inhale to release and extend. Exhale this time, using your core muscles to lift both knees into the chest, giving you a nice big Thursday morning hug. Gently rocking side to side, so just massaging the lower part of the spine, once more releasing tension. And then from here, rolling over onto your right side, I'm just going to rest the head on both hands, reconnecting with the breath here, finding a nice, slow, calm breath. Lovely. So from here, slowly moving up to find a nice, comfortable seated position in the middle of your mat. So crossing the legs over, whichever feels comfortable for you. And we're placing both hands on top of the knees. Maybe gently closing your eyes here allows you to focus inwards on your body. On your next inhale, slowly lifting the shoulders up to the ears. And as you exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades and roll the shoulders down and back. And again, inhale, lifting the shoulders. And then exhale, allowing them to release. One more here. Inhale to lift. And exhale, release. So really enjoying that length that you're finding in the neck. So lowering your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then drawing a semicircle with the head, so tucking the chin into the chest, round to the right side. And again, round to the left side. Maybe you might feel a few clicks in the neck, and that's all good. And then we're taking one more here. And then allowing the head head to arrive back into midline. Well done. So on your next inhale, lifting both hands high. So reaching out the sit bones, lifting to the fingertips. And as you exhale, taking your right hand down onto the outside of your left knee. Taking the left hand behind, inhale to extend and lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, find a nice gentle rotation towards the back of the room. Lovely. On the next inhale, back to centre, reaching both hands high, lift out from the sit bones. And then exhale, changing sides. So really aim to release any tension through the spine. Lovely. And then inhaling back to centre. This time we're placing your left hand down onto the outside of the left hip. Inhale the right hand, lifting out the right shoulder blade. Exhale, reaching over. So really find that length from the hip all the way up to the fingertips. Just making sure we're keeping the sit bones grounded into the mat. And maybe taking the gaze up to your right palm if the neck feels okay. Lovely. Inhale, changing sides. Lifting out the shoulder blade. Creating the space and then reaching over to the side. Once more, taking the gaze towards the left palm if that's okay. And then inhaling back to centre. Perfect. So from here, maybe rolling over the feet or coming round into a tabletop position, whichever way feels comfortable to you to do. So bringing your wrists in line with the shoulders, the knees are in line with the hips, so we've got a nice equal square position. So your fingers are spreading wide, coming into our cat and cow pose. So on the next inhale, gently lifting the chest and the gaze, lowering the tummy towards the mat. And as you exhale, drawing the belly button in, creating a nice big curve in the spine, allowing the crown of the head to work towards the mat. Again, inhale, lift and extend. And then exhale, curve, lowering the head. And we're trying one more here. Inhale, lift. And exhale to curve. So inhaling back to centre for a second. We're going to start to mobilise the wrists, the hips, the knees and the shoulders. So we're going to gently sway the shoulders over towards the left and then draw a big circle round to the right. So you can make this as big or as small as you like. Maybe working through the child's pose so the hips can come all the way down to the heels. Just having a bit of fun with it this morning, just noticing what your body needs and wants. Lovely. And then when you're ready, we'll change direction. Lovely. Then one more this way. And then coming back to find your centre. So on your next inhale, moving into cow once more, lifting the chest and the gaze. As you exhale, rolling onto the balls of the feet, slightly curving the spine, allowing the hips to fall to your heels. And then we're going to lift the sit bone all the way up to the ceiling into your first downward facing dog. So checking with your alignment so your feet, ankles, knees and hips are all in line. Maybe taking a soft bend in our first downward facing dog, just to gradually warm the body up and gradually lengthening the muscles. Taking one more breath here. And as you exhale, lowering the knees down, finding your child's pose. So your toes come together, lowering the hips to your heels. Now we're going to lengthen out from the shoulder blades up to your fingertips, and then lowering the forehead down. Just staying here for 3 breaths. And 2. And 1. Lovely. Inhale back to your tabletop position. Exhale to find your neutral spine. Inhale into cow. Exhale, roll onto the balls of the feet. Once more, lowering the hips to your heels. And then lifting up to find your downward dog once more. So maybe you can start to lengthen your legs slightly.
Maybe pedaling the legs out a little bit, bending your left knee, lengthening your right. Bending the right and lengthening the left. Maybe just keep alternating the legs here. Maybe with a little sway left to right. And on the next inhale, lifting both heels up. And as you exhale, lowering them both down at the same time. Relaxing the breath for 2 more. And 1 more. Lovely. So from here, with a soft bend in the knees, we're walking your feet up towards your hands, and we're finding a nice, gentle, supported forward fold in the centre of your mat. So taking a deep bend, holding opposite elbows, and then allowing the head to hang heavy. Maybe taking a look left, a look right. Enjoying the shoulder blades opening. And then bring the head back to centre, releasing the arms, start to lengthen the legs, drawing your belly button in, and slowly begin to uncurl in your own time, allowing the crown of the head to come to the top at the very end. Inhaling the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale, releasing it down. Find the length in the neck. Perfect, well done. So we're stepping towards the top of our mat to find our Tadasana, our mountain pose. So the pose before our sun salutations, where we connect with our breath, connect with our body, and just check in with how it's feeling this morning. So we're planting the feet down into the ground, lifting the thighs up, tucking your hips and your tailbone under, and then melting the shoulders away from the ears. So we're just going to connect here for 2 breaths before we begin to move our body. And 1 more. Lovely. So on the next inhale, lifting both hands high above the head, palms come together. Exhale, folding over the legs. Maybe taking a deep bend in the knees just to support the back here, taking the gaze towards the knees. Inhale, look up, finding length in the spine. And as you exhale, maybe sinking and lowering a little bit deeper over the legs. Inhale, sweeping the arms wide, lifting high once more. And exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, look up to find length. Exhale, bending the knees or planting the palms down, stepping back with your right leg first, followed by your left to find your full plank, or maybe your half plank. You can take the knees down if you like. On your next exhale, leading with the chin and chest, lowering through your chaturanga to find your baby cobra. So a small lift on the inhale, and then exhale, folding down. Again, small lift on the inhale. Exhale, folding down once more. So really warming up the muscles either side of the spine. Exhale, fold. So from here, planting down through the palms. Inhale to lift. All the way back to find your child's pose. So the toes come together, maybe the knees slightly wide. On your next inhale, lifting up to find your tabletop position, sweeping the right foot through, followed by your left, taking your forward fold. Inhaling, both hands high, palms come together, and once more, exhale, folding forward. Inhale to find length. Exhale, bending the knees, planting the palms, stepping your left foot back, followed by your right once more to find your Kumbhakasana, your plank pose. And lowering the knees through your chaturanga. Maybe this time you can find your upward facing dog, aiming to lift the knees and the thighs off the floor. And then exhaling to your downward facing dog. Of course, at any point, if you find downward facing dog very challenging, maybe you can lower down into your child's pose. Yoga is all about listening to your body, engaging your practice in relation to what your body wants. So we're holding here for 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Lovely. Lower the knees slowly down onto the mat. Sweeping the left foot through between both hands, followed by your right to your forward fold. Inhaling both hands high, palms come together. Exhale, lowering through the chest, back into your Tadasana. Perfect. So we're stepping into our Warrior One from here. So we're going to inhale, step the right foot back. And then just take a slight turn out of the right foot, so it's about 45 degrees. And then just making sure the hips are squaring forward. On the next inhale, start to bend your left knee at the front. Aim to get the left knee in line with ankle if you can. And then sweeping both hands high. So really lift out of the shoulder blades here. Really enjoy the length coming either side of the body. Perfect. So we're holding here for 3 more breaths. And 2. And 1. Lovely. So from here, we're going to open out into our Warrior Two. So we're taking our body to face the right side. Your right foot comes parallel to the short edge of your mat. Both hands lower down to shoulder height. Now in Warrior Two, you might want to spread your feet a little bit wider, just to take up a little bit more space on the mat. Nice deep bend in the left knee. Taking the gaze towards the left fingertips. Tucking your tailbone under and really enjoy the space you've created with your body. Holding here for 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Lovely. On your next inhale, lengthening your left leg. Begin to reach towards and over the left leg. Allowing the left hip to move towards the right heel. And then changing the position of your arms to come into your Trikonasana, your triangle pose on the right side. Really feel all the muscles down the right side of your body start to wake up this morning. Holding here for 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Lovely, well done. Using your core muscles to help lift you all the way back up to centre. Releasing the hands down, and then turn your left foot inwards and just find a nice big triangle position with the legs, and both feet are parallel to the short edges of your mat. Lovely. On the next inhale, spreading the arms wide, spreading the fingertips wide. As you exhale, placing both hands onto the hips, allowing the elbows to squeeze together, shoulder blades tighten and lift, the gaze, taking a deep breath in. As you exhale, start to slowly fold forward. So we're folding from the hips, we're finding length from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Using the breath, maybe to allow you to fold a little bit deeper. Releasing the hands so the palms come down onto the mat, allowing the elbows to release. If you feel any tightness or tension in the spine, maybe taking a bend in the knees to release the tension there. Holding for 1 breath. Lovely. Taking the hands back onto the hips, lifting the gaze and the crown of the head to slowly lift all the way back up to standing. Well done. So we're turning your left foot back to the top of the mat and then sweeping the right foot up to join back into Tadasana. So lifting the thighs, melting the shoulders away, and just take a moment to notice how your body feels from there. So we're going to come onto our left side. So on your next inhale, stepping your left foot back. Again, a slight turn out of the left foot, squaring the hips forward and taking a nice deep bend in the right knee. Inhale, both hands lift. So really enjoy the nice long stretch that's coming down the back of the left leg. Keep planting the left heel down. We're holding here for 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Lovely, opening out to our warrior 2 on the left side. So left foot comes parallel to the short edge of the mat. Maybe spreading the feet slightly wider, taking a nice deep bend in the right knee. Once more, tucking the tailbone under. Your arms are relaxed, shoulders are melting away from the ears. Holding here for 2 more breaths. Good. And 1 more. Lovely. Inhale, lengthens the right leg. Exhale, reaches forward. Inhale, lower the right arm down, lift the left arm high, finding your Trikonasana on this side. So keeping the hips tucking under, imagining the shoulders stacking on top of each other, and finding your gaze towards your left fingertips, holding for 1 more breath. Lovely. Inhale, lift all the way back up. Exhale, releasing the hands, turning your right foot inwards once more to find a nice big triangle position with the legs. Feet parallel to the short edges of your mat. Inhaling the arms wide. And then exhale this time, taking both hands behind me and interlace the fingers. Taking the palms to touch if you can. Gently pushing the fists away. Lifting the chest and the gaze. Taking a deep breath in here. As you exhale once more, hinging from the hips, folding forward. So really enjoy the chest opening this morning. So if you are going to be sitting down quite a lot today at a desk, maybe on a sofa, this is a lovely one just to include in your day as well, to open out the chest. So we're holding here for 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Lovely. Then releasing the arms down, placing both hands onto the mat, extending the arms. And then we're going to take your right hand in line with the gaze. Inhaling the left hand to the side, so get a lovely rotation through the spine. Taking the gaze up towards your left fingertips if you can. And you might feel a nice gentle stretch come down the right side of the leg. Connecting with the breath here for 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Lovely. Lowering the left hand down. So we're changing sides, so replacing the left hand with the right. Opening the right hand to the side. And we're holding here for 3. For 2. And 1. Lovely. Lowering the right hand down. Taking both hands onto the hips. Again, soft bend if you feel you need. Taking the gaze and the crown and the head up first to slowly lift all the way back up to standing. Well done. Releasing the hands, turning the left foot towards the top of the mat once more. Right foot joins the left back into your Tadasana. Perfect. So we're taking a nice gentle sun salutation with a variation here. Inhaling both hands high. Exhale, folding forward. Lovely way to connect with the breath. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, bending the knees, planting the palms. This time we're stepping your right foot back. Lowering the right knee and sweeping both hands high, so lifting out of the shoulders, lifting out of the hips. Enjoy the length and space you created. And then from here into our reverse crescent lunge, so we're taking your right hand down onto the back of your right thigh. Inhale, lifts the left hand slightly higher, palm facing towards the back. And then reach into that space you've created. Keep lifting the chest as you reach. Another lovely opening of the front body. Lovely. Inhaling windmill, both hands all the way over, so planting either side of the left foot. Curling onto the ball of the right foot, stepping back to find your Kumbhakasana. Lower the knees, chin and chest lead. Taking your vinyasa into upward facing dog. And then exhale to your downward facing dog. So we're holding here for 5 deep breaths. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Slowly lowering the knees down. Well done. So we're sweeping your right foot through between both hands. And lifting both hands high once more, lifting out the shoulder blades. Perfect. So from here, lowering your left hand down onto the back of the left thigh. Inhale, lift the right hand slightly higher, palm facing backwards. And then exhaling, reaching towards the back of the room. Keep the chest lifting. Keep the length happening in your body. Perfect. Inhale, windmill, both hands around to square the right foot. For your final vinyasa, taking your right foot back to your left to your plank pose. Straight line position. Lowering the knees, chin and chest lead into upward facing dog. And then exhaling to your downward facing dog. So your final downward facing dog, so we're connecting with the breath. On every exhale, maybe we get a slightly more length in the legs or lowering of the shoulders. Holding here for 2 more breaths. And 1 more. And then from here, taking a soft bend in the knees, walking your feet once more up to your hands, finding a forward fold, so your ragdoll pose. Maybe you can lift the hips up slightly higher than we did at the beginning of our practice. Holding onto opposite elbows, allowing the head to hang for 1 breath. Releasing the hands, drawing the belly button in, slowly start to unwind. Lifting the crown at the very end. Inhale the shoulders up to your ears and exhale, releasing them down. Well done. So coming into the centre of the mat, we're going to finish with our tree pose. So a lovely balance to close your practice. So balance is really good when you can clear your mind. So just try and find your centre first. So we're in Tadasana once more. Thighs lifted, tailbones under, shoulders are melting away. So we're planting all your 4 corners of the left foot first. So transferring the weight onto the left foot. And then we're going to inhale your right knee high. So the right knee comes in line with the right hip. And then we're going to tuck your right hip under and then open the foot out and have a few variations. So your right toe can maybe stay connected to the floor, and the right heel rests on the inside of the left calf. Maybe you can take the right foot up inside the left calf, or maybe you can lift all the way up to the inside of the left thigh, whichever feels good. Just make sure we're avoiding the knee joint, so we don't want to place the weight on the knee joint. So wherever you are, we're bringing our hands to heart center, finding your focus, enjoying the balance. Holding for one more breath here. Inhale brings the right knee back into centre, and then lowering the foot and the hands down. Great job, well done. So spreading the right toes wide, planting the foot into the floor, transferring the weight onto your right leg. Inhale lifts the left knee in line with the left hip. Again, choosing your position, wherever that might be, maybe toe connected, maybe the inside of the calf, or maybe all the way up to the inside of the thigh. Whichever one, we're really opening out the left hip and bringing your hands back to heart center, refinding your drishti, your focus points. Well done. So inhale brings the left knee back into center, and exhale, releasing the left foot down, keeping your hands into your heart center, maybe gently closing your eyes here. Just taking this opportunity to maybe set an intention for your day, whatever that might be. And just sending gratitude to your body for allowing you to practice this morning. Gently blinking your eyes open. Now stay, everybody. Have a lovely day, and thank you for joining me for your practice this morning. Well done.